Good afternoon, everybody, from Israel Brief Center. Yes, that's our studio here in Modi'in. I'm Rolene Marks. This is the Israel Brief, brought to you by Lay of the Land, where we take a look at what's happening in your headlines every Monday to Thursday. Now, yesterday we brought you news that it was Nakba Day, a day that the Palestinians dedicate to calling the establishment of the State of Israel a catastrophe, and that Israel's ambassador to the United Nations, Gilad Erdan, had appealed to envoys, to ambassadors at the UN of UN member states not to attend the UN-held Nakba Day commemorations. Well, over 32 countries boycotted the event, which is a significant achievement for the State of Israel, including the United Kingdom, the US, Canada, and various others. And those who did attend, many of them sent a reduced representation to the event. But someone who didn't get the memo was Mahmoud Abbas, the Palestinian Authority president, and he made remarks which are nothing less than insightful and inflammatory. So let's take a look at what he said. Amongst the comments that he made was that he believes Israel should be suspended from the United Nations until the UN grant the Palestinians a state and the right of return. He says this should be under international law. He also blamed the United States and Britain for the establishment of Israel, saying they wanted to get rid of their Jews. He also blamed them for the Nakba as well. He then went on to say that the comments that Israel made the desert bloom is basically lies and something that Goebbels would have said. In fact, he compared Israel to Nazis and Israel to Goebbels. This is highly inflammatory, and we can't forget that Abbas has taken a lot of flack just recently when he was in Germany and made ugly comments about Israel and the Holocaust, which drew the ire of the German government. It would be quite something to see how countries are going to react, if they react at all, to yesterday's appalling comments. We also can't forget that Mahmoud Abbas did his doctorate dissertation in Holocaust denial as well. So those were his comments, and making the desert bloom is something that has often been said about Israel. In fact, just a couple of weeks ago, as Israel celebrated 75 years of independence, Ursula von der Leyen, the president of the EU Parliament, made a speech saying exactly that and drew quite a bit of flack. But, you know, Israel has achieved, and we're certainly not going to apologize for that. Yesterday, our Foreign Minister Eli Cohen visited Sweden and has said that we are opening a new page, a new chapter in Swedish-Israel relations. So over the past couple of years, bilateral relations between Israel and Sweden took a bit of a downturn, with the Foreign Minister Margot Wallström, who was seen as actually being quite anti-Israel. With a new government in Sweden and a new foreign minister, things are changing, and yesterday our foreign minister met the deputy prime minister of Sweden, and they discussed, amongst many things, the Abraham Accords, the threat posed by Iran, and how to increase economic and security cooperation between the two countries. And we certainly look forward to relations between Israel and Sweden growing. Also growing are defense ties between Israel and Montenegro. Montenegro and Israel have signed a defense agreement which will see Montenegro buying defense systems worth at least 20 million euros from Israel. They will acquire Elbit systems, including mortar munitions and other training equipment. And finally, today, thousands will gather in Jerusalem for the March of Nations March. Now, this is different to the flag parade. This is an event organized by March of Life, What makes this very unique is March of Life is an organization made up of the descendants of Nazi perpetrators who look to make right the wrongs of the past as much as they humanly can. And they will be hosting this event today, led by a Holocaust survivor. The theme of the march is Mishoah Letkuma, from Shoah to New Life, and is expected to attract thousands of participants and will include notable guest speakers like Doron Almog, the head of the Jewish Agency, the Deputy Mayor of Jerusalem, Fleur Hassan Nahum, and has been endorsed by President Herzog himself. A really, really remarkable event. So these are your top stories making headlines. Don't forget to check out our website at www.layoftheland.online. You can actually read more about March of Nations up on our website and also on our Facebook page. We have an article there. You can find us at Lottel's site. You guys know what to do. Like us, follow us, share our content. Let's get past those pesky Facebook censors. Our YouTube channel is at the Israel Brief. Please click on those red subscribe buttons of yours. And thank you to all our new subscribers. We are growing quite rapidly, and we really thank you all. Invite your friends to like, share, and subscribe to us as well. And we're on Twitter at LayofTheLand5. I'm Rolene Marks. This is the Israel Brief. Don't forget to join me again tomorrow for your Wednesday edition.